Hello, I'm Brooke, and the title of my informative speech is We Are Our Own Biggest Enemy. When I was a sophomore in high school, I had a very great opportunity to go on a class trip to Europe. I was very excited. I had never been to another country before, and it blew my mind that I was able to have this opportunity at such a young age. The first place we landed in was Paris, France. I was very excited to go out and see the culture and the architecture and everything that's just so different than what I was used to. From there, we got on a bus and went to our hotel. That bus ride consisted of many different emotions. I was very excited and grateful to be there and be able to experience what I was experiencing, but I also witnessed a lot of littering and world pollution that I was not used to, and it kind of opened my eyes to a bigger problem that was happening in our world that I was never aware of. I always heard about how it was a problem, but since I never witnessed it from where I lived, I just never thought of it as much more. I feel that I am educated enough to pass this message along to you. I have seen and done much research on the different types of pollution all over the world. I am against littering and have also talked to others about their stance on pollution to get a better understanding of my audience. World pollution is a severe, ongoing problem that is not only negatively affecting our Earth now, but will continue to do so if nothing is done. First off, our daily lifestyle is contributing to world pollution, even if unknowingly, every single day. Cars, trucks, and other passenger vehicles release high amounts of nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and other pollutions that damage the Earth's ozone layer and our air quality. Vehicles in 2013 contributed more than half of the carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide pollution by themselves. We as humans did that. They are also responsible for a quarter of the hydrocarbon emitted into the air. The products and household appliances that we use add to pollution as well, even if unknowingly. Appliances such as refrigerators and air conditioners release harmful aerosols that destroy our ozone layer and air quality. Air fresheners, body deodorants, and home paints all release toxic pollutants and harmful particles that can cause long-term health effects and start an unnatural change in evolution. Secondly, some of the biggest corporations in the world contribute the most to world pollution. The Coca-Cola and PepsiCo industries are the top producers found in the ocean after a global sampling of trash was collected. Coca-Cola uses 3 million tons of plastic each year for packaging that ends up in the ocean. The plastics put into the ocean harm the wildlife by entering their food chain, eventually killing off species and changing evolution. Tyson is the second largest emitter of greenhouse gases in the entire food industry. They are one of the largest sources of greenhouse gas emissions on the planet due to the energy they use to produce feed and other growing chemicals. These gases being produced acidize the seawater and oceans, making it harmful to ecosystems and ourselves. Lastly, these kinds of world pollution are not only affecting the Earth now, but will continue to do so in the future and affect our future generations. The greenhouse gases that are being emitted into the air affect much more than we think or that meets the eye. These gases trap heat inside the atmosphere, but also trap other harmful gases like carbon dioxide and methane in our atmosphere. With this being said, the increase in continuous emissions of gases in our atmosphere increase our climate, causing heat waves, long-term health problems, and even death. Polluted water can not only be harmful for the organisms in the water, but is just as much dangerous to us as humans. Water pollution can be the carrier of many bacterial, viral, and parasitic diseases that can spread to humans by ingestion or contact. Also, the chemicals being released into the air eventually fall to the water, further polluting the water, causing negative effects on our health and the organisms that live within that ecosystem. As we can see, the major companies in the world that we contribute to is harming our world further. Us as humans, we need to band together to solve this problem on our own. This is not something that can be solved overnight, and this is not something that can just be solved by the world's leaders. We all need to band together and do our part to save this earth, because there's only one. World pollution is a severe, ongoing problem that is not only negatively affecting the earth now, but will continue to do so and further harm our future generations and our other species that are on this earth. We need to spread awareness. It needs to happen. Otherwise, this problem will become out of hand very, very soon. Thank you.